to wealth and privilege. He became history's deadliest terrorist. Once upon a haunting dark, a boy named Osama bin Laden was born into unimaginable wealth in Saudi Arabia. But behind the luxury, a sinister darkness was brewing, an obsession with bloodshed and revenge. Little did the world know, this boy would grow into a monster whose shadow would darken the earth forever. The birth of terror. In the late 1970s, Bush's Soviet invasion in Afghanistan became the playground of blood and chaos. Osama, fueled by fanaticism, poured his wealth and hatred into training brutal fighters. His mind was twisted, believing the purest way to serve his god was through bloodshed, destruction, and chaos, creating a nightmare. By 1988, bin Laden had forged Al-Qaeda, the base, a dark army of killers intent on unleashing terror across nations. His dream? To bring the world to its knees, to turn every city into a battlefield of fear. The terror unleashed. In 1998, the blood-soaked nightmare grew darker. Terrorists linked to bin Laden bombed U.S. embassies in Africa. Explosions ripped through crowds, bodies flung into the air, screams echoing across the continent. Innocent men, women, children, all brutally slaughtered. Their final moments filled with terror, pain, and sorrow. The day the world changed forever. September 11th, 2001. A day that would become etched in history as the worst act of terror ever committed. 4 planes hijacked, turned into flying weapons of mass destruction. 2 of these planes slammed into the Twin Towers. Hot, infernal explosions, ripping through steel and concrete. The world's most iconic buildings collapsed in flames, casting apocalyptic shadows over New York City. And in the chaos, people falling, screaming, as everything they knew was reduced to rubble and ash. An apocalypse in broad daylight. The horror of that day still haunts millions, an insidious reminder of a nightmare that seemed unstoppable. A hunted ghost in the shadows. For almost a decade, bin Laden buried himself deep in mountainous caves, hiding from a world enraged. Every whisper of his name struck fear into the hearts of millions. The man who once commanded terror from his hideout now became a myth, the boogeyman lurking in the shadows.